Supercharge your workflow with unlimited sourcing from any LinkedIn listing or search, even when using a LinkedIn free subscription. Bulk and custom mappable CSV imports, and access to a built-in people finder with over 3.2 billion profiles, all stored into your everlasting auto-updatable private or team-shared repository, automatically compiled with every detail about a profile, including open-to-work statuses and other usually hidden LinkedIn data. Every profile can be enriched with all their contact details, and you can even do it automatically on your email campaigns. Speaking of campaigns, you can fully automate multi-channel sequences combining email and LinkedIn connection, direct message, and in-mail outreach, all in one click, and you can even at scale hyper-personalize each message with AI-compiled sentences. Everything can be easily and automatically tracked with auto-compiling messaging timelines, fully customizable pipelines, AI-assisted rankable filters, and so much more. Speaking of AI for talent, let's focus a bit more on AI features in particular. Properly filtering for contacts can be quite time-consuming. You need to think of all the various keywords a fitting contact might be using. You need to take into consideration skills and lots of various nuances that you may not have thought of. So more often than not, despite having all the filters at your disposal, you end up taking the path of least resistance and just filter for the role title and call it a day. Well, that's where AI can help you. If you already wrote a reference role, simply hover over the keyword that you just wrote and press the blue magnifying glass icon. This will make AI automatically look for semantically similar keywords to your reference keyword. So without manually having to think about all the potential variations of, in this case, a Java developer role, AI has already done the heavy lifting for me and has effectively expanded the number of results that might in fact be a good fit for what I'm trying to search for. On a broader scale, you can have AI generate the entire filter for you as well. So in this case, I'll just reset my filter and simply write my search using the GPT search here at the top left. You can either have a more human-like conversation, or you can just be more succinct and write Java developer. And this will now automatically have AI generate a fully fledged filter centered around whatever I've asked it. And just to showcase it, I can open all filters, and nicely I already have lots of various keywords to work with. And of course, I can at any time modify these and change them around. You can even have AI scan a profile, presumably a role model or ideal contact, and have AI generate a filter framework based on that contact's information. And once again, it can be done all in just one click. You could potentially also select multiple contacts and use all of them as reference contacts as well. For those working with job requisitions, you can have AI scan and generate an ideal candidate framework out of your job description. So in this case, conveniently, I've already added a job description to my specific job pipeline here. And under Set Ideal Candidate Criteria, I didn't have to bother about writing each keyword in this filter myself. It's automatically been generated all in one click just by pressing Analyze the job description. But beyond having AI help streamline and automate screening and filtering to find the best contacts, with Jobin you can also have it automatically perform custom buildable prompts that can read the data on a contact's profile. And let's keep in mind that this is all combined with Jobin.cloud's automated and unlimited full profile import from LinkedIn, for example. You have a lot of reference data that AI can use to generate any particular prompt that comes to your mind. And furthermore, you can also combine this into your automated multi-channel outreach sequences. But let me show you the prompt personalization and auto-generation in action. Let's say that we want to send a message to Q. On the message editor, I can also personalize the message by, of course, combining it with basic smart fields that put information about the contact, like for example their first name, the role, the company, and so on. But to make things more interesting, I can also use an AI-generated prompt. And from this menu, I can find all the custom prompts that I've already built, as well as a couple of the default ones. So in this case, let's actually go and create our very own prompt. After adding my prompt, you can see that I've added multiple smart field values using the smart fields footer here at the bottom. No matter which contact is selected, it will always know the actual name of that certain contact. It will know the specific role of the position I'm hiring for. It will know the specific company that the contact is working in, their current role, their user experience, their list of skills, and also whatever they wrote in their profile summary. And with all that context, the prompt won't just be a generic introductory icebreaker message but it will be fine-tuned and catered to whichever contact I have selected. Since AI often has a tendency to make sentences relatively long, I can easily set a max threshold. In this case, I'll say to not make it longer than 50 words. There's also the ChatGPT 4 integration, so I can also use that. And I can then define a custom name for my prompt, so that I can more easily find it again at any time when I want to use it further down the line. With my custom name added, I can save and apply it, and I've now added the ChatGPT icebreaker prompt into my message. And of course, keep in mind that you can create a hybrid. So I could, for example, leave ChatGPT to do the starting introduction with the contact, since for the most part it's usually small talk and I just want to catch their attention. And I can then use and combine that with my more tried and tested sentences where I mention my actual sales pitch at the bottom. I can also from here then define which job I'm actually hiring for so that it knows which role to use as reference. So I can now press show preview and it will effectively generate, in this case, the unique message to Hugh that says, "Hi Hugh, I'm intrigued by your diverse skill set and blend of tech and literary prowess. Have you ever thought of taking your Java developer journey alongside us?" This nice introductory message is probably taking into account Hugh's past experience as, in this case, a technical writer. And of course, you can expect this kind of level of personalization for pretty much any prompt you're writing. So of course, at scale, even from broader selections and combined with my automated multi-channel sequences, you can very easily orchestrate and manage a fully automated and highly engaging campaign. Why not see for yourself on our free trial or free forever plan?